The last tool that we want to experiment with at this stage in proceedings is the ability to create charts in what can only be described as a second. We do explore charts a lot later on and in much more depth, but for the moment we're dealing with how to do them really very quickly, because a chart really can tell a very quick story. If we take our contact summary file, which is our contacts data but with a summary sheet within it, and you can see it has two summaries in here. One is the total number of sales by country, and the other is the total sales by any given month and year. So for example, we go June 2003 and we have 4.7 million. Both of these would graph very nicely, and to create a graph in a jiffy, we simply click into the data. So it's a bit like sorting and filtering. We don't need to highlight anything, as long as there are no gaps in the presentation that would stop something from being graphed. So we click into our first set of data, which is the countries and the total sales, and then one single keyboard shortcut of F11 will create a very quick chart, which is a simple column chart, but it does what we've asked it to do, which is to create a graph. We could then change its chart type here to any of the other given chart types that might make sense, and this information will look quite good in a pie. And then you have a set of predefined templates for this particular style that you could choose from that apply different bits of labels and information depending on which one you choose. And then you could go a step further and actually add, edit, or remove any individual chart elements. But I do quite like that one pre-built option there. It's a 3D pie, gives me the percentage breakdown, and I can see each of the countries. Maybe I want the labels on there. That one option gives me that one. And this one here just gives me percentages in white on a dark color. Whichever option I go for, the data is untouched. This is presenting the same information, just in slightly different ways. So that was a quick chart, F11. We can do exactly the same with this data. Now this is slightly different in that I want to highlight that bit to be graphed. If I just click in and do a quick chart, it will try and graph the 1 to 12 as well, which has only been used to pull the data through. So I've got the years, the actual data values, and then the months of the year. Same keyboard shortcut, F11. Creates me the same style of chart, the column chart. That again might not be the right type of chart for your particular job. Change the chart type. This could look quite good as a line. Okay. And you see we then get one line for each of the years. And then January to December is along the bottom. So effectively it's a time graph of our sales within each year. So the green one, they start to go up and then seriously drop and then slowly go up again. That's 2003. The purple really go up quite well to halfway through the year. Then they drop right down to nothing. 2001, they start at nothing but shoot up and then slowly climb. And then probably the best year is 2002, where we had a climb and then a little dip in the second half. Then it slowly climbs up again. Select your data, or don't select your data if you want all of it in the chart anyway. And then F11, probably the most used key after Control S for save, obviously, that you will ever need in Excel.